Welcome to Financially Speaking with the Finlit Project, Episode 5. We have Vineet Agrawal with us, who joins us from Giraffe Investments, a spectacular alternate investment platform. Welcome, Vineet. Over to you, Sayam. You want to take
Thank
over?
Thank you, Neha. Thank you for hosting us.
Anytime. Pleasure is all ours.
We'll take this opportunity to introduce you, Vineet sir, before moving on to the questionnaire round. So Vineet sir has over a decade experience in investment experience across sectors, including real estate and hospitality. He has managed close to over 30 deals amounting to $1 billion across equity, debt, and mezzanine debt, amongst others. Part of founding team of Piramal Fund, which has over time grew to AUM of $7 billion. Prior to Piramal Fund, he worked with the large corporate desk of Axis Bank across cement, retail, and engineering. He's an alumnus of XIM, Bhubaneswar, and RVCE Bangalore. We are glad to host you here, sir.
Thank you, Sanya.
We'd like to begin with a brief introduction about you, your work, and your journey so far.
Yeah.
Over to you, sir.
Thank you. Pretty much you have covered my introduction, but you can hear it from the horse's mouth. Is basically I did my engineering from RV in Bangalore. Then I did my MBA, a lot of Indians typically do. I always had an inclination for finance as a domain, and hence I started my career working in the large corporate team of Axis Bank, where I was there for a couple of years, three years around. This gave me an exposure to a lot of banking products, credit products across various industries, be it from cement, manufacturing, retail, agri, etc. Post that, I joined a private equity / NBFC company called as Piramal Fund. I was one of the earliest member to join them way back in 2013. Over the 7-8 years that I spent there, we really grew that company from a merely 100 million kind of an AUM to almost $7 to $8 billion kind of an AUM. And there I was managing investments for Southern India in real estate space and for hospitality on a pan-India basis, wherein I had done investments of over $1.5 billion and was managing projects across the country. This exposure gave me a lot of experience as to what are the different types of products available in the market in the debt space, what are the various structures available in the market. It gave me an exposure to be part of some of the largest market deals in the country. So worked with best of the clients, best of the companies, and best of the promoters of the Indian industries. So that was a really good experience. And while I was doing that, that's where the idea of Giraffe actually came into place. After leaving that job, actually, Saurav and I, who is my co-founder, we started initially a real estate consulting company, wherein basically we were giving a lot of sort of services to our clients, and one of that was providing investment as a solution or arranging funds from them. And that is where we thought that we are any which ways doing this. We know all the products that are practically available in this alternate investment space, and if we can create a platform where normal people like us can come and invest, maybe there will be people who would want to put some money in these kind of products. That's when we started doing a lot of research, and we felt that there is a real lacuna or real offering which is not available in the market right now, and that's the basically story of how Giraffe was created.
Definitely, sir. Sir, as you mentioned about the alternative investments, and that let you build about your platform Giraffe. So I'll request you to guide us a bit about your platform, the offering it has, as in for the customer base. Please walk us through that, sir.
Yeah. So what we did, Sanya, is when we started doing deep research as to what is the need in this space, what we found is that all of us, say everybody who is on the call or somebody who is listening even, when we start earning in our life, the first thing that we do is we start doing some SIP. Then we will say buy some shares, jo friends log kuch bolte hain. Okay. Then when you earn more as you progress in career, you'll buy a house for yourself. In between, you will be buying gold, right? So 90-95% people, they spend their lives in these three asset class. If you earn more money, what you do? आप और एक घर खरीद लेते हो, आप और gold खरीद लेते हो, और shares खरीद लेते हो. But you don't go beyond that, right? But in my, as I told you, in my career, I have worked with a lot of ultra wealthy people, okay, in the country, and I have seen very closely how these people invest, okay, and how institutions invest, how family offices they invest, right? And what I saw there was that they don't invest like a common man. Okay, they in fact have a very heavy portion of their investment, up to 40-50%, in fact, in various other asset classes. We call that asset class as an alternate investment. Okay, but what are these asset classes? Okay, they will invest in corporate papers, they will invest in corporate bonds, they will invest in supply chain financing solutions, they will invest in startups, they will invest in venture debt, they will invest, if you are more sophisticated investor, then you tend to invest in art, you tend to invest in wine, right? But obviously all of us, we don't have an investment in these products. Then what are the reason why we don't have an investment? So primarily we saw that there are three reasons why none of us get to invest. One is lack of information. So say within the call, Neha is not aware कि ऐसा कोई product है. So she is a person who does not have information. Okay. Now say Vineet here, I have information, but I do not have a capacity to invest, because these typical investment, they will, it starts from crores. Okay, minimum ticket size is a crore, 5 crore, 3 crore, it starts from there, right? Then there are some people who have information and money, but they do not have a very good access to invest. Okay, then you will have to hire your own lawyers, you will have to hire your own DD agencies. So information, access, and capacity to invest, these were the three main challenges we felt for anybody who wants to diversify their portfolio apart from equity, real estate, and gold, right? So that is where a platform like Giraffe comes into play, where it's a fintech platform. So you have access, anybody who logs in has an access. You have all the information for all the investments that you do. We have detailed presentations. If you want to talk more about any particular deal, you have our team, you can talk, clarify. So access and information is getting solved. Plus, we have reduced the ticket size of investment to these asset classes to almost a minimum as 1 lakh rupees in our platform. So basically, we are trying to solve all these three things via our platform, which is information, access, and capability to invest. And that's the whole idea.
Thank you so much, sir. Still, as in we find it out, yes, there has been a lack of, still, you rightly pointed out, there has been a lack of still awareness amongst the user classes. They still go for the minimum, the real estate or the fixed income investments, they still part in. As you pitch in as a Giraffe, you pitch in for the more investments you pointed out. But how do you see an awareness generation amongst the user classes? How do you target to acquire new users, to get the hold of them from the awareness part, and then making them invest in alternate classes of investment?
So, Sanyam, what happens is that, to answer this question, I think we'll have to go back to history a little. Okay, so let me take India as an example as a country. Equity market in India started somewhere around 98, 99. Okay, so if we talk to our fathers, right, who are say at our age in that period of time, you ask them, then they will say, "Yeah, we were not investing in equity. हमें पता ही नहीं था क्या होता है." Okay, we did not understand how it works because people used to send a paper in shares. Okay, there was no demat concept. Okay, and then it was very complex to invest. But today, in next 20 years, in 10, 15 years, around 2010, even if I have to look at that, it had become a mainstream product. Okay, then people, even though they did not understand how it works, still invested, right? Same thing happened with mutual fund as an industry. Say 2005 to 7, 8, it started. Okay, none of the people, they understood how it works. Here, how can 5 shares, you club it together, you get units, how do you price that unit? Nobody understood. Okay, but if say from 2015 onwards, okay, anybody, even they are earning 20,000 rupees, they start doing a 500 rupees SIP. Okay, so it become a mainstream product. So see, alternate investment as an asset class is something which has started in recent past, in last couple of years. We believe that this will also become a mainstream product in next couple of years, and awareness increases, as and when more and more people, they try out this product, they understand the importance of this product. Okay, how now for everybody, mutual fund is part of their portfolio, right? Irrespective of they are earning 20,000 rupees or they are earning 20,000 crore. Okay, so everybody invests in mutual fund. Similarly, this also will become part of everybody's product portfolio in the long run. What we do to increase awareness is that, obviously, we try and educate people about what these products are. We try and explain the nuances of these products. And what we have seen, Sanya, is that early adopter for any new product are typically, I would say, the mass affluent in HNI class, okay, because they understand this product quicker than others. Then what happens is that first, when they understand, they will first use it, then they start talking about it. Once they start talking about it, the information gets passed on from one person to other. So plus today obviously tech has become a very big differentiator, which was not there, say, in 2005 to 8. So now the speed at which information can be passed has changed drastically, and that will become a very big differentiator. Obviously, we thank people like you also, who are educating investors that there are products available beyond the traditional asset classes of mutual fund, etc. So all these things is helping to pass on the information to a wider audience.
No, thank you so much, Vineet, for bringing up that platform and for bringing these assets to the forefront, because like you rightly mentioned, so far they were only available to the HNIs and people who had already access to such instruments. So when you talk about Giraffe, Vineet, we saw that you have something which is called a corporate debt product. You have something which is called an invoice discounting product, and the third product is called asset leasing. And the fourth one, which interests me a lot, is called revenue-based financing. So what I get a lot of times when we're doing these programs on financial education, a very frequent question is, the first thing is the apprehension, and then the desire to know, okay, what is invoice discounting? What is revenue-based financing? So we always try to simplify it in a way that a 5 or 7 year old would understand. But we would love to hear from you, what is invoice discounting, for example, or what is revenue-based financing?
Yeah. Thank you for bringing that out, Neha. Let me first spend why we have multiple products for 2 minutes. Then we can maybe deep dive into any product that you want to understand it further. See, what we saw also, during our research was that, a lot of investors have different kinds of requirement. Okay. And there are not many products available which are shorter tenor in nature. So as a philosophy, we brought products which are between like 30 days to 3 year kind of a tenor, and from a 8-9% spread IRR to 20% kind of a spread. Because Neha as an investor might have different requirements, Sanyam will have a different requirement, and I might have a different requirement. So hence these 4 or 5 products, like invoice discounting is a shorter tenor product between say 30 days to typically 90 days product. Corporate papers or RBF or venture debt is basically 12-month to 18-month kind of a product. And the corporate papers that we spoke about and leasing, they are generally slightly higher tenor, which is 2 years to 3 years kind of a product. So hence we have these different types of product. Now coming to invoice discounting, what is invoice discounting? Okay, so invoice discounting is a product which has been in existence for last, I would say, 3 to 4 decades. Okay, from 1980s we have this product. It's not a new product. Okay, so it's a very, very old product which has been in existence. This is a product which typically earlier only banks used to discount. Okay, so what if I have to explain you in a very simple manner? Okay, you as a service provider, if there is a service provider who is providing say some service to Amazon, okay, now they have provided this service to Amazon and they need to get paid for the service. What Amazon tells them is that, okay, you have given me the service and I will make you this payment after 60 days. But you need that money now so that you can run your company. So you come to Giraffe telling that, okay, this is an invoice, I have done my job and I will get this money paid from Amazon on the due date. Can you give this money to me? Say the value is 100 rupees. What we do typically is that say we will discount it for 90 rupees or something. We'll give you that money today and we will tell Amazon that on the due date, instead of paying you, you kindly pay this money to us. Okay, so Amazon on the 60th day pays this 100 rupees to us. We keep 90 rupees plus interest on 90 rupees, say 92 rupees with us, and pass on the balance 8 rupees to you back. Okay, so this is how it works. So somebody who has raised an invoice comes to us, gets it discounted, gets the money today, and we get that money from the anchor on the due date. This we then list it on our platform. So now you all of us as an individual investor, say it's a 100 rupees invoice, all of us as an individual investor wanted to invest whatever 10 rupees, 15 rupees, whatever the portion is, you can come and participate in this invoice discounting opportunity, and you get interest for that tenor, which is either 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, whatever the underlying invoice is for.
Thank you so much, sir, for providing us an elaborative of the number of options that are being present on your platform. Just one thing,
Sanyam, I'm sorry. I think Neha also asked for revenue-based finance.
RBF, yes. So there's
Yes,
something which
yeah.
is known as a revenue-based financing. Thank you so much,
Yeah.
Vineet, for explaining invoice discounting. You're right, it's just been there for so long, but yes, access to people like, like me, you, retail investors, all of us who can avail these alternate investments and, diversify their investment, which is one of the reasons why we talk about alternate investments, is so important. So yeah, if you can just, tell us in a few lines, what is revenue-based financing? The word itself says whatever money you are due to get, let's give you some financing on that, but, maybe from you.
Correct. So I'll just give you an example. Suppose if you are in a business which is getting monthly revenue from your clients, okay, again, you are say providing some sort of service and you keep on getting some sort of a monthly revenue. Say next 12-month revenue, projected revenue is say 10 lakh rupees, for example, 12 months. You come to us, you tell us, you see, I'm already working with this client for past couple of years, and there is a track record of payment of me providing service and me getting the money on a monthly manner. But I need say 3 lakh rupees or 4 lakh rupees, whatever that amount is today, to say either increase my team or increase my offering or for various other reasons. And every month you can take some portion of my revenue towards your repayment. Okay. So every month, whatever say 1 lakh rupees, if it is coming, we get 20%, 10%, 30% based on whatever the negotiation is, which goes towards repayment of the debt that we have given to that company. So you basically project next 12 month or 18 months revenue. You then take a portion out of that revenue as and when the money comes to the account. And you as an investor again come to our platform and can participate in the deal. And you also then keep on getting every month as and when the way the deal has been structured. So that's the way it works. And both the product like invoice discounting is, if you are looking for short-term investment, say between 60 days to 90 days kind of an investment, it's a great product. You tend to earn upwards of 12% in general. Okay, 11 to 12% upwards of that. As compared to keeping that money, I would say in a liquid or FD, where at best the return is not more than 5%. Okay, so you get the delta of 7 to 8% in the short term in nature. RBF as a product, I would say, is slightly more long term in nature. Okay, and hence the return is also higher. Here you tend to earn somewhere upwards of 15% in general. And people can plan to invest if they are looking for some sort of a monthly or quarterly kind of a payout in this particular structure.
Thank you so much, sir, for a quite an elaborative answer on the revenue-based financing. Coming to the last question, sir. So you had a stellar journey as part of your financial journey, as part of your experience. What has been the unique quote or a unique book that has inspired you to continue on your journey to the ups and downs in your life, sir?
Okay. In fact, I had written a post few days back regarding this, but I'll tell it for the wider audience. See, when I was doing all this deals, Sanyam, okay, and I'm telling you, these were really very, very good deals, upwards of like 500 crores, 1,000 crores, etc. And we were doing with some of the very best names in the industry. Okay, and I, as an investment professional, I always felt, yeah, can I get an opportunity to invest in these deals? Okay, a lot of my senior folks and wealth managers, they were investing in these deals because the minimum ticket size was more than 1 crore, 3 crores in some cases, 5 crores in some cases. Okay. And obviously, because I knew everyone and I was one of the insiders, they never said no, but they were always smiling and telling me, okay, when you have enough money, please come back. Okay. So that was the thing. And yeah, you can't do anything but to accept the fact that yes, you don't have that kind of money to invest. And that was something, on back of my mind always. And when we started this journey, Saurav and I, and when we were actually doing this for some of our clients, so then we started debating as to, if we can create a platform wherein we can invest. That would be a great thing to do, and that was the driving factor, if I have to put it, of starting something like this.
That's really great to know, sir. I will really like to thank you for taking out your time and addressing, letting us know about your platform, Alternate Investments, as in a holistic scenario. Thank you so much, sir, for taking out your time.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Vineet, for joining us, for sparing your time. And of course, alternate investments itself is a huge ocean. We always say
Yes.
finance is a huge ocean.
Yeah.
Alternate investments is a bigger ocean. So it will take time for people to adapt it, make it a part of their life. But this is one of our efforts, for people in our community to know that there is something like this and they can go and explore more products like these on Giraffe, which is, backed by the best people in the industry and focused on making the retail investor wealthy. So, which is very, very important. So, thank you so much for all your good work, Vineet, and it was such a pleasure having you with us.
Thank you, Neha, for inviting us. And we genuinely believe that investors and country both mature with time, and we will soon see both of them, accepting these kind of products as part of their investment portfolio and investment journey to wealth creation.